In a small pet shop on the corner of Elm Street, dozens of goldfish swim lazily in their tanks. Among them was a tiny goldfish named Bubbles, who was often overlooked because of his small size. Bubbles had big dreams despite being the smallest fish in the tank. He dreamed of swimming in the vast oceans he had heard stories about, and every day, he spent hours practicing his swimming skills. The other goldfish laughed at him, telling him he would never be more than a pet in a small tank. But Bubbles did not let their words discourage him. One day, a kind-hearted young girl named Lily walked into the pet shop. She was looking for a pet that could inspire her as she navigated through a challenging time in her life. She noticed Bubbles, swimming furiously and doing loops, and felt an instant connection with his spirit and determination. Without hesitation, she decided to bring Bubbles home. Lily placed Bubbles in a spacious tank and watched as he swam around joyfully, exploring his new surroundings. Inspired by Bubbles' relentless spirit, Lily began to apply the same perseverance to her own life challenges. She worked hard at school, practiced her piano daily, and even stood up to her bullies. Surprisingly, Lily found that as she grew stronger, Bubbles seemed to swim with even more vigor. One evening, as Lily struggled with her homework, she glanced over at Bubbles. He was trying to swim through a small hoop she had placed in his tank. Despite getting stuck multiple times, Bubbles kept trying until he eventually made it through. Watching him, Lily realized that success is not about how you start, but how you face your challenges along the way. From that day on, Lily began to tackle her problems with renewed strength and optimism, always keeping Bubbles' tenacity in mind. Years passed, and Lily grew up to become a successful marine biologist, exploring the oceans she and Bubbles had once dreamed about. She often thought about her little goldfish and how his indomitable spirit had inspired her to achieve her dreams. And although Bubbles had long passed, his legacy lived on in Lily's unwavering determination and her love for the underwater world.